We're here, ladies and gentlemen. We don't have an awesome intro for you today. Well, we might have an awesome intro. We'll see how this goes. We're trying to improv a little song for everybody. Here it goes. OJ is the vocalist.
You're going to help,
I am the cellist. Let's go. That's a try
Yeah, we're gonna have a show tonight. Everything's alright. Gonna have a show.
Take it, OJ.
Lady Gates wants me to strip. Rexo says okay. More Crown Stories podcast is kicking butt.
Go.
Doug says good. Rexy StayBallsy, be strong, says Ladrian. Oh no, oh no. Mark Crown's gonna have a sandwich. Love me, Kevin thinks his PC's exploded. Smart guy wants a striptease intro again. Yeah! We're gonna have a show tonight. Don't worry, everything's alright.
OJ's wearing pants. Well, OJ, here I am at your home.
Yes?
Well, do you know that I'm not going to leave? I'm sorry to tell you that. I really have nowhere else to go. So, I'm going to stay here. But I have some things you're going to have to do. I want you to go to the store, get the proper groceries that I need. I've got canned soup. If you got some money in the bank, I'd like that as well. And then you could go find another place to live. This is my place now.
Yeah! We're gonna have a show tonight.
I'm not sure what this part is.
But we're gonna have a show.
Alright, one more verse. Here we go. Do it.
Call me Kevin, says it's man and HP. John is moving in with me. You thought it was fantasy, but it's real, so real. J-Mac is being quite cool. Well, call me Kevin still thinks I am a fool, and smart guy wants us to start the effing show.
Give me a verse about the NSA agent.
Snowden's the name, and he ran away to Hong Kong, to Moscow, they say. He let us know the government was snooping on you, and you, and you, and you.
Xbox One.
Xbox One, they took all their words back. It was a gigantic PR attack, and now they're gonna try and win with I don't know what.
Pringles, the chips, with the guy with the mustache.
Once you pop, they say the fun don't stop. What happens when the whole can of chips you drop? They're all broken on the floor, you can't eat anymore, the fun stopped.
Do a verse about how great I am.
I got nothing. I don't know, I can't. Keep going. His name is John. He likes to go on and on, but what he says is true. He's smarter than me, but not you, or you, but you? He's smart.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a show tonight. Don't worry, everything's alright.
That's because OJ's wearing pants. What is that face?
I don't know!
Well, that was something. Put this away. Entertain the people on the show.
Well, it appears I'm in charge and the guitar has taken over my bed.
That's right.
I don't know
Well,
where.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Stumbling to the finish line. This is JohnRamboPresents the show. My name, of course, you know what it is John. I am joined by, what is that special sauce on my pancakes, and why does it taste like pulp? Ladies and gentlemen, OJ.
Hi. Now that we're all ready,
Wait, whoa. Put that on again. Put that on again, dude. Let us show something to everyone here. Why does the finger have a hole in it? What were you doing with that? First of all, why did you put that on in this instance? It had nothing to do with what we're talking about. And then it's got a hole in it. Where did that finger go? Not pretty, my friends. So as you can see, I'm here with OJ today at OJ's home. He's taken me in. And usually when I'm here, it's because of some kind of calamity, right?
generally,
Hurricane, a tornado. I just have nowhere else to sleep that night. But in this instance, what happened was we went on a big trip. We went to Dallas for SGC, which is probably what we're talking about for most of the time on the show today. When I returned home, my computer does not work. So that's pretty much what happened. And I took it to a place, right? I took it to the same place like 6 months ago. Remember this? Like,
yeah, your computer exploded.
We talked about this before.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this guy that's local, and he got together in like a couple hours, and we were able to do the show that day. So I thought perhaps he could do the same thing this time. But I brought it to him. He says he'll call me within an hour or two, tell me what's going on. Never calls me. I show up back at the place a few hours later. It's supposed to be up until 5:30. The place is closed around 4. This was yesterday. And then today they just never opened the entire day.
Think the NSA got him?
So I don't know what happened. I don't exactly know what happened. Maybe they found some pedophilia in a computer, or he got blamed or something. I don't really know. It wasn't my computer.
It's terrible.
It wasn't mine. But it's weird because I go in there. I go there today. You look in the window. I see my computer. It's exactly where I put it down. It's still where it was. And I just want it back. I contemplated perhaps breaking in. Yeah. But the only reason I brought it to someone is because I thought I could get it done quick. You know.
Yeah, because you could get it back done. In
Like
time
I know other
today.
people. Yeah, I know other people that can work on it. I probably could have messed around with it more than I did, but I was like, I gotta get this done quickly.
It's awful.
So we can do the show.
It's awful.
What are you doing over here?
I just discovered the water coming in from the air conditioner, and then I touched it, and it was all grody.
What's going on? Explain to everyone.
Well, recently, I had the broken air conditioner in my bedroom replaced because my landlord was nice enough to offer to replace it. And when the new one was installed, you know, if air conditioners are tilting the wrong way when it rains up
It was
here,
installed
water
wrong?
goes down there.
Install it correctly?
They didn't install it quite right. It's tilting forward
You
instead
didn't
of
know
back.
about this till today, so it's probably been
Well,
mold and everything in there.
yeah, it's right on my rug. This is awesome.
So now that I'm here, I get to see what you're doing behind the scenes. And quite frankly, I'm disturbed by it.
Well, you see what I do. Now you've seen what I'm
Now I
like.
see what
Now
you're
you,
doing.
now you see what I'm like before the show starts every day. I'm running around doing things, eating as fast as I
I mean,
can.
while we're doing the show, you're taking water and putting
It's
gloves on.
distracting. It's
I
distracting
don't know
and
what's
gross.
happening here.
It's distracting and gross.
So anyway, it's just been a really weird, like, couple of weeks for me. I don't know what exactly is happening. You know, every time I tell you some sort of terrible thing is
I
happening.
know you've had really hard luck.
I mean, first I contracted Lyme's disease, not through sexual means, which is the worst way to contract things. If you're going to contract a disease, it should be through a sexual act of some sort, right? Don't you agree with that?
So you prefer
At least you enjoy it, the process of doing it.
or at
and then
least
you
the
have
tick
this-
would have.
is that like sex, having sex with a tick? Is that how you get it?
No,
Like the tick gets on, he doesn't have sex with you?
no, it bites you and drinks
But
your
I'm
blood.
saying, does it orgasm when it's doing it?
I don't think so. That would be gross. Although there are some beetles that'll do that to other beetles, even if they're male.
Yeah. And then we went to Dallas, and it was good. And, that was a positive thing. And there were some ups and downs. We were talking about that today. But then, like, what are the chances that I come home, the computer doesn't work at all, and I have a lot to do? I took a lot of video there.
Yeah.
That's, I think, is really quite good. Like, I can't wait. I couldn't wait. Like, it's like once I have the footage, like it affects my brain.
Yeah.
It's almost like you have an awesome joke.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
just want to say it.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
know
like,
what you're talking
it's like that, and I was like, I can't wait to get home and edit this stuff, and then it doesn't work, and then I bring it to this idiot that decides to not show up for his at his place for 2 days after he takes my computer. Doesn't say, hey, I won't get to this for a few days, nothing like that. Just says, okay, I'll take it, and then disappears. Closes his shop, and maybe they're out of business. I don't know what's going on. And worst of all, now I'm here with OJ in his home. It's by far the worst thing I could have.
What are those drumsticks? I need to hit you with them.
But you got to keep pushing through, man. So we're here. We can't be stopped. We're still doing it, you know. And that's what's going on. So next week is also kind of a weird, going to be kind of a weird show. Hopefully I'll have a computer back. But I plan on doing the show, but OJ will not be with us next week.
Sorry.
Why don't you tell us what's going on?
I'm going on
As I look at the computer.
vacation.
Where are you going? Tell us.
I'm going to Italy.
Yeah.
Carol Ann and I saved up, and we're going on a trip. And hopefully our flight will take off and make our connection, and we will be there, and it will be awesome. I will be returning in time for the show after next.
So next week we're going to do, hopefully we can do it. Hopefully I'll have some sort of machine, or I'm going to have to break into your home. If breaking into the guy's shop and taking my computer back and trying to get it fixed doesn't work, I'll have to break into your home and just do it from here. Is that okay? So my plan is I'm going to have a special guest next week. He's a man that has earned the spot. He's helped me out numerous times, helped us out big time on Shaw's Man Hole Punch, did a lot of the Photoshop editing stuff. He was in Texas with us. He was my cameraman for a lot of the videos I made. So hopefully if we do a show next week, my partner in crime that week will be the great Sturmgeist 13. So I'm looking forward to that. He's also done the
awesome.
PWS show with me numerous times. So
Yeah, he's a nice
that's what
guy.
happened. It's kind of weird. Like I was like, "Oh, gee, I want a fancy glass. This is just water, right? You can verify that. Or taste it. I don't know. Right? It's just water because I don't partake in those things. But I realized like I can't drink out of this cup because like when you have a nose like mine, it just doesn't fit in the hole. So I gotta I can't get it in. Look, I gotta go all the way. I gotta go like way back. And it's really quite uncomfortable.
Aww.
It's not, who's this made for? Like a child, like a prestigious child. Well, you had a big opening on that one, you know.
Mm-hmm. I'm enjoying it.
Yes. So anyway, I'm going somewhere with this. So when I get down, because I've been down honestly, because a lot of things that have been happening to me have been kind of frustrating and annoying to me, and I get a little bit down, but I don't partake in drugs or alcohol or anything like that. I'm against those things. And OJ likes to drink a lot. I mean, I give him a hard time because it makes me feel good. Because well, you're a little bit of an alcoholic. Let's just say that. So anyway, when I'm feeling down, what I turn to certain things, and video games is one of the things I turn to, which I think is a safe way of escapism in a way.
I was scared you were going to say self-flagellation.
I turn to cutting myself underneath my hat. That's why I wear it. Yes. So today I was feeling upset. I was really hoping I get the computer back and work on these videos that I made that I got from SGC. Work on the future Stars, but Hole Punch episodes, which I'm dying to get to. I was really looking forward to doing that. So I was like, I'm gonna get a game because I feel upset and kind of escape into that virtual world. And all the hentai games were sold out. But all the game I got, the game I wound up getting, I didn't even know it was out. I just went to the store, the Deadpool game, and I played it for about 2 hours. And I do enjoy the game quite a bit. It's got some really good comedy in it, and it plays kind of like Devil May Cry.
Really? Does it rate you?
What do you mean? I don't think so. There's different difficulty settings and shit.
That was so much fun. Like, you got a D for dumb. You got a C for cool. Got a
Is that
D
what
for
what was the S mean?
super, S rank. I don't know.
Yeah.
A was for awesome. Yeah, I think
So-
B was for I don't know.
So I do like to like when I played. I think you would enjoy it as well. You start off in Deadpool's apartment. You can walk around. You can do all kinds of stuff in his room. He's got all the
Are
uniforms.
there pancakes?
Yeah, he makes you can make them.
Yeah, because there was a great comic where Deadpool joins the X-Men, and Domino's coming after him,
Yeah.
and he tricks her, and she falls through a skylight and lands in a pile of like 1,000 pancakes.
Yeah, you can make pancakes in his kitchen. He's a sex doll which you could blow up, and then he talks about it. He says, "Oh, she's always surprised to see me." That's a joke because the mouth is open. You don't understand. You know what I'm talking about, OJ. Obviously, we're over there. But the game's real cool, man. And it's got the Ninja Gaiden Devil May Cry thing.
Is it that hard?
Nah, not from what I've seen.
Oh,
It's got different. Like I said, it's got different things.
I like when normal is kind of tricky, where you only get by the skin of your teeth.
It's not like super easy or anything like that.
Oh, that's good. It doesn't feel like a cakewalk.
But anyway, so I'll be playing that, and it's good. It feels good to play a game again. I haven't played a game in a while.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that happened at SGC. I got kind of reinvigorated with games. Because you and I got to play some arcade games.
We did.
I guess we'll talk about this. Should we start talking
Sure.
about
I can talk
SGC?
about a game on the way back, too.
A game on the way back? What do you mean by that?
A game that I played on the way back. Briefly.
All right. So anyway, SGC. I don't know where to begin with this. It's just a mountain of stuff. It was a really good time at the end of the day. It had its ups and downs for me. You know, I have very high standards for myself. I have high standards for our stuff, and for you as well. I have very high standards for you. Maybe sometimes higher than you have for yourself, and maybe I don't know.
Maybe.
Which is just kind of like, yeah, well, you know.
Whoa. I'm just freaking out because it looks like the logo's on my shirt.
You want me to take that off?
No, it's cool.
You're
No,
right.
don't. Leave
No,
it.
you don't
Dang
take it
it,
off.
keep talking.
Here.
Ah! Jerk face.
So, I think the goal that I suddenly came to me. It's not like something I ever planned out. But I think the goal for me is like I want to do this all the time. I want to do this kind of stuff all the time, you know, and not do other more annoying work in the day.
Okay.
So I want to do this all the time. That's my goal. And when you go to this stuff, you kind of gauge where you're at as far as like people and attention and stuff like that. And I think we didn't exactly hit the bullseye on every category.
No.
And I think we're pretty far away from that becoming a reality. But there were some positive things. And
Definitely.
I feel real motivated to get to that point at some juncture.
Kick butt, man.
You know? Do you think it's possible?
Kick all the butts. You can do it.
All right. I see. So let's see. The first thing I want to talk about, like just flying out. You can relate to this. You go through security, right, to get on the plane.
Yep.
You got to take off like so much clothing
Mm-hmm.
that like when you're done with it, right? You have like no shoes on.
No belt.
You have pants, like my pants I'm holding up because I took my belt away. Like, should there be an area where you could like comfortably get changed again? It's just kind of like you're through it now. Here you go. And then, like,
have fun.
especially in like New York, because there's a lot of people in the airport. So you're coming through, you have all your crap, and then there's like 100 people just standing there, and you have like your belt off.
I know some people just buy tickets for the show.
They're viewers. They just walk. Look at that guy.
Yeah, they just buy the cheapest airplane ticket available, walk over, and then just stare.
I don't think that happens, but I mean, you should have some sort of nice area where you could get changed and put your clothes back on. Right? What is wrong with that?
Not gonna do it.
You agree with this? You might as well just turn it into like a locker room because that's what it basically is at that point.
Yeah, so do you go through the scanner or go for the pat down?
Can't trick it. Can't trick it. Can barely put my face in there. I do the scanner. I just get it done.
I've been getting some flack because I always avoid the scanner.
Well, the people with you have to wait and everything, so
Yeah.
I can see where they get frustrated.
I mean,
Well, maybe you'll be the one that survives. All of us are gonna, you're gonna messed up.
I don't know.
We're all gonna be like radiated.
Well, at the very least, if there's going to be naked photos of me on the internet, I would much prefer that I have ads on them and get some money. You know?
Yes. Yes.
No one would really want to look at this. So.
I see in the chat right now. I think John probably wanted to relax on the trip. In reference to people saying, "Why didn't you enter the Iron Man or shit like that?" I didn't really relax at all. You know what I was doing that whole time. We were talking about that. I was working nonstop, man. Okay.
He doesn't know how to stop working. Someone out there, please tell him he needs help.
Like I said, I'm passionate about what I do. I'm trying to get over, man. I'm trying to get us over. You know. I probably worked harder than anyone that was there.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Perhaps. I don't really know what everyone did, but I'll just go out and say that blanket statement. You know. So that's the security. Anything to say about security? I don't want to. You just you get patted down.
I get patted down. Take off my belt.
They touch your ass. They touch underneath your shirt. Do they feel underneath the shirt?
No, not
Over the
usually.
shirt.
They do reach inside your belt loop, though.
They reach inside your belt loop.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And they're wearing gloves that might look familiar.
So did you ask for the glove when they were done? Is that what happened?
No. But they ask you if you want them to change gloves before they grope you.
Oh wow, that's
Very
nice.
considerate.
You grope someone first. No, don't change. I want the same ones you used on him. Yeah. So the only funny thing that really happened on the plane, it was me and Phil and Panda. We were on the sitting together in a row, And then we're having a conversation. I don't even remember what it was about. We didn't even like say anything bad, and I think someone said like I'm pissed. I don't know who it was. I'm pissed. Like I'm pissed about this. And this woman in front just turns around and goes, "Oh, watch the language in front of my children. There's children here." And then Phil was very quick to apologize and stuff. I probably would have been more of a jerk about it. I was ready to be, you know. It was just kind of funny. It wasn't even anything bad. It was.
Some people are oversensitive. Honestly, I don't know what I'd be like with kids, but I don't care if people swear near me. It's hilarious. So yeah.
You enjoy it. You go, "Oh, thank you for swearing in front of my children." If you had children, though, do you think that would be a problem?
Maybe. I don't know.
You think you would get upset? Like if I was behind you, would you be like, "Excuse me"?
I'd be upset.
Like at this point, you'd probably be much more successful than me the way things are going, and you disown me, right? In a couple years, like you act like you don't know me anymore, and we happen to be on a plane together, and you have kids now, and you're very successul. You have like a top hat and like a tuxedo and shit.
I got a top hat in the corner. Tuxedo.
So he was already ready for this, and then I'm behind you all of a sudden, and I'm like, I'm like in my, I'm in squalor and stuff, so I have filthy language. So I probably work at the gas station, and I say like I'm pissed, and you go, "Excuse me, how dare you?" That's what would happen.
No.
Okay, just check.
Besides, my hat would be too tall to wear on the plane.
Yes. Okay. Anything about your flight you want to say?
Well, this was pretty great.
Yeah.
So we flew in to get to Dallas. We flew into Dallas.
That would be a sitcom, by the way, that I just brought up. It was a pitch. It was a pitch for a sitcom.
Like old friends meet again.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead.
So, we flew into Dallas Fort Worth Airport, and we bought the cheapest tickets we could get. We had to get them at weird hours so I could still go to work. And of course, no problems there. But on the way back, we get to the airport about 2 hours before our flight, but it's at Dallas Love Field Airport. We get there, and basically this is how it goes. Welcome to Dallas Love Field. You will
Dallas Love Field.
Dallas Love Field. Welcome to Dallas Love Field Airport. You're never ever going to make your connecting flight. Please proceed directly to Dallas Fort Worth Airport. So we got there.
Is it on the way there?
No, when we're at the airport. On the way back. Coming back.
Oh, you're on the way back now?
Yeah, I jumped.
Oh, okay. It's in blocks.
Yeah. And then, so basically what happened was our flight to fly to Houston to fly to New Jersey was delayed. So we get to the airport like, "Nope, you won't make it. You won't make it." So they found us a ticket on another airline, gave the cab driver a voucher to drive us to the other airport, and then drove us to the other airport for a flight that was 20 minutes earlier than our old one and direct. So it was like, we have to go to the other airport. We're never going to make it. And then it was, oh, this flight's direct and we get in 2 hours earlier? Huh. I don't think I can complain anymore.
It was the same thing, Treasure Extra?
Nah.
Is that like Dr. Strangelove? Is that his airport?
Mm-hmm.
No? What do you think about Dallas itself? We were in there a little bit. We walked around a little bit. I thought it was really nice. It's kind of like one of those, like, what's the phrase? Like little big town? That's a phrase.
Never
It's like a city,
that
but
one before.
It's a city, but it's not like a huge city like in New York.
It's like
or Chicago.
It's a city. It's wide, but there's like 5 giant buildings, and everything else is half the size.
Yeah. It's cool. What I really like about it, like the skyline's awesome, and you can kind of see like outside of my hotel window. I had a great view, and you can kind of see like where the old city was, because most of the buildings are like a certain height.
Yeah.
Those are like the older buildings.
Yeah.
And then they almost look like they could be part of like a Wild West kind of thing, like Red Dead Redemption or some shit. Like, like those probably existed a long time ago. And then you have the more modern buildings, which are just tower above those, and those are a certain height. So it's
some were huge.
So like the old city is there, and then like the big cities, the new cities behind it, all kind of combines into this awesome looking place.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it seemed pretty sweet though. We did hear from at least one Ramborsian that they're walking through town in a group, and this dude came up behind them and started following for 3 blocks, muttering that the police were going to shoot him.
There were some wacky people in the streets.
Yeah, it was.
And there were some shady areas, but that's to be expected.
Yeah, namely where I led everyone.
In 2013, with the American economy the way it is, no matter what city you go to, you see the what's going on out there for real. And a lot of people are hurting and out there. So I mean, there's no exception there. But the city itself, I thought, was a beautiful place. I wouldn't mind going back. The weather was fine to me.
It was okay. It
It's
was
been-
hot.
I think it's hotter here than when we came back.
It's more humid.
It's a lot hotter here. It feels a lot
The
hotter.
dry heat was okay, but it is like super hot.
Yes. So one of the cool things that happened to me, we went there Thursday night, and we got in. We were sitting at the like a restaurant.
Oh yeah.
There's like a big bar, and then there's restaurants around it, and you could see up into the bar. What the?
Big bar.
What are you doing?
Big bar. Big bar.
I don't want to sit next to you right now. And so me and Phil are sitting there. We're enjoying our dinner, and in the corner of my eye, I see a gentleman come to the bar. And he sits down, and of course the NBA Finals were on. It was Game 7 of the Finals. I was looking forward to watching it. And they had it on all the TVs. They had it on a big projection that was like projected to the side of this building.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, it's freaking Mark Henry. If you don't know Mark Henry, he's a wrestler. He's just there by himself, and he sits down. He's watching the game in the hotel. I don't know what he was doing. I think he's from people told me he's from that area.
Huh.
So maybe that's where he goes to watch games or something. I don't really know. But I was just like, he was a giant dude. He's wearing like a green shirt. That's like a bright neon shirt.
Oh dang.
And I did get pictures of him. I have other pictures which I wanted to use for today's show, but I obviously couldn't get that together because I didn't have my computer and everything. It's kind of
Sad.
a problem. So he was there and he was enjoying himself, and I didn't want to go up to him like alone. But you never know what's going to happen, and obviously he would destroy me. So I waited for like a group of people to go. Then I kind of joined in the group and said hello, and he was a nice dude and everything.
Nice.
But it was just kind of really bizarre. Just think about that, man. That was really strange. Like you don't expect that.
No, you don't expect to just see them just
You don't
walking
expect to see-
around.
You don't expect to see Mark Henry. So, let's see. So the first day we went to. I watched the game, and it was an enjoyable game. I could have watched it with everyone in that area because there was a lot of people watching, cheering and stuff. I was like, I'll just go back to the room and watch by myself.
Well, with your strobe light seizure-inducing TV.
I think I might be like I'm like the most social, antisocial person ever. That's kind of weird because I prefer, I actually like it to kind of be like with myself, doing things with myself. You know what I'm talking about? Or with like one person or like two people. You know, like if there's more than like a lot of people, I tend to not. I tend to like check out a little bit.
Understood.
You know, that's just how I am. It's kind of weird. And it's funny that I do all this stuff on like talking to everybody and everything because I don't know. What do you think about that?
Well,
So I feel like you're a very social person.
well, it's
And
funny.
you enjoy being with a lot of people.
You know, it's funny though, because all throughout high school, anytime I was in a group of 3 or more people,
Yeah.
I would be the butt of every joke. You might remember this because you were there.
So I was part of this.
Yeah, but now it's not quite so bad. But yeah, I don't know. You know, I like being with people, and there's too many people, I kind of just try to go into a smaller group within the group, and then I'll rotate from group to group a little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't like when it's super crazy. I like being able to hear people and have a real conversation, but
Yeah. I like talking to somebody and having an actual conversation about something. And I like talking to people a lot. Like if you come up to me, if you come to me at this convention, I'll talk to you for a long time.
Mhm.
But I don't like when there's 5, 6 people, and then there's there's always that one guy in the group who's got to dominate the group and be the leader, and I have to what I want to talk about is the most important thing and all that shit. So I don't know. That was a weird thing we just got into there. So anyway, the first day of the convention, OJ's there at this point.
I was there.
And I'm in my room, and I don't know what's going on. No one's calling me at all. I don't know what's happening. And hours go by, and it's like 11 or 10 or something.
I thought Phil had told you everything.
I what's going on? No one's calling me, so I call OJ, and I'm like, what's going on? He's like, oh, I'm in the room. We set up the table. What did you tell me?
Yeah, we went to Phil. We got in late on Friday night. No, it's that Thursday night. We went to, and Phil said, "Hey, come by. I'll explain everything, and you can get your badge." So I went to see Phil, and he explained everything, and I got my badge, and I figured he did the same for you.
I was waiting for someone to tell me what's going on. So I'm sitting there. I'm in the room. I'm in the place. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go down there now. I sat in the room watching a bunch of stupid movie. I watched freaking Deuce Bigelow. I had nothing to do.
You will not say bad things about Rob Schneider in this house.
So I try to go down into the area where we're going to sell stuff. We have a table, and they won't let me in. I walked into the place, right? And they go, sir. I go, yes. You can't go in there. And first of all, they're like, they wouldn't talk to me in the room. First, I had to exit the room. They're like, come here. I go, why? Like, you must come here before we can talk to you. Come here. So I exit the room. I'm standing there. But they go, you can't go in that room because your badge, you don't have the proper badge. So whatever badge I got, I couldn't get in. And OJ had the red badge, and he got it. So I start calling him. I go, where the hell are you? And he's not answering the phone.
Oh, right, because I was in the shower or the bathroom.
He finally calls me back, or I finally get through, and he goes, I'm on the toilet right now.
Yeah.
And
I was on the toilet. I don't answer my phone or send text messages or touch my phone when I'm on the toilet.
But it was just
because that's
weird.
Gross, and you should all be ashamed of
I just
yourselves.
keep calling him over and over again, and he finally answers, I'm on the toilet. So I couldn't get into the place for like another 2 hours. Well, OJ didn't care. He went in there. He was having a great time. And I was
having a great time. I was working a booth.
You're sitting there, and and I couldn't get in. That's the bigger problem. So anyway,
now there
go
were some other reasons why it was closed off.
Explain why it was closed off. That's a good point.
Initially, the first hour of the vendor's room was supposed to be for people with VIP badges, so they could go in and buy all the cool stuff before all the plebeians could get it. Their words, no one's words.
So it was VIPs only, but I could not get it. Even though like those are my shirts,
but they weren't.
See, I'm wearing the same shirt they're selling. I'm like, no, you can't go in.
They wouldn't even let VIPs in for a while because
what was that?
There was a sword vendor, and apparently, either nobody told the sword vendor or somebody didn't realize when you invite a sword vendor to your convention, they bring swords. And you need a special type of permit, I guess, to be a vendor with that. And regardless of whether you had it or not, either the convention or the hotel was flipping out. I think it was the hotel. And so they couldn't let anybody in until they figured out the deal with the sword guy.
Yes.
So they basically kept the vendors hall shut for like an extra hour or so, and then they let VIPs in for 20 minutes.
Right. So I couldn't get in, so I'm just standing there, and a gentleman comes up to me, Mr. Sturmgeist 13. He lives in that area. He came to the con.
Mm-hmm.
He found me. At first I thought it was someone attacking me, but it was him. As OG checks his phone here.
I'm turning off the sound.
and he's like, what's going on? And I was like, hey, what's up? And I can't get in. So we decided to walk around Dallas a little bit. And we go to Subway.
Eat fresh.
And this is the first time, this is a dude I talked to quite a bit over the last couple of years probably. And I consider him to be a friend, but we never actually met face to face. And we're hanging out. And what he sees is just it's disastrous. We go to Subway, and it's just an insane thing happens. They don't have any types of bread. And then I go, well, do you have just like normal bread? Well, we don't have that.
You asked for Italian bread first.
I asked for Italian bread. We don't have that. Do you have just like white bread? No. Okay, what do you have? We have flat bread. Okay, I'll take that. Then they start making the sandwich on the flat bread. They go, do you want this toasted? So I go, no. So they go, you can't have flatbread if it's not toasted because when you fold it, it breaks. So you can't have the flatbread. So I go, is it too late to get a different type of bread? And they go, no, it's not too late. They took all this shit off of it. And I go, just give me whatever bread you have. So this went on for like on and on. And then stream guy, his name's Jesse. He's standing there, and he's just like in awe of like my light of like what's happening with me. And he's like watching Mr. Bean. That's what he said. He's like it's like watching Mr. Bean is your life. And I was like, that's pretty much an accurate statement. And then we got out of there, and this actually worked out so well. The fact that I couldn't get into the place.
Oh yeah.
Because we go back to the con, and this is much later. So all the people that want to get into the con are waiting. There's probably 200 people, if not more than that, outside of in this big room. So I got the camera, I got the microphone, I got all this stuff. I go, Jess, you're making a video, dude. You're the cameraman. And I don't want to spoil it. I want when I put my footage together. Hopefully, it'll be soon. As long as my hard drive doesn't get wiped or something, it should be okay. But we backed it up on your computer, I think, right?
It's actually on my phone.
Why?
So I could transfer it to my computer.
Did you?
Tonight is the first night I can do that.
Okay. So I'm thinking, what should I do with these people? It's a large group of people, and the internet is always such a weird thing to me because it's millions and millions of people from all over the different world, all over the different world. Like, millions of people from all over the world, different backgrounds, different religions, different beliefs, and things like that. But it seems like when people get on the internet, they tend to form like the same opinion and repeat the same thing. And we like this.
The hive mind.
We like, it's almost like a pack mentality, you know, like,
yeah,
we are the internet, we believe this, we dislike this. So anyway, I went up in front of the people, and I got them to chant things. Some things they enjoyed, some things they did not enjoy.
Yeah, it was pretty great what you ended up doing. You told me the story.
You saw the video as well. So over the next couple of days, hopefully I can get a computer and I can get some of this stuff out for you. I think it's pretty good. I didn't get a ton of footage. I got a good amount, but what I quickly found out is that people's reactions in this area are so different than what I got in Philadelphia for too many games. Like people in Dallas would just like kind of laugh, or like
you got me, that's good.
Like the thing with in Philly, people kind of took it seriously, and I was able to work them. You know, I was able to work more questions out of them. Like in Dallas, they would just laugh and just freaking walk away or something. Or what would happen is I would just feel like I was abusing people. And you know what I'm talking about because you held the camera. I had this bit where I wanted to go up to a dude who had no costume on and say, "What are you dressed as?" It seems like innocent, right?
Yeah.
Hey, what are you dressed as, dude? And this is obviously the guy's not dressed. That's the joke, everybody. That's the joke.
That JPG.
What?
That's the joke. That JPG.
That's the joke. So I go up to this one guy. I only tried this one time, and I go, "Hey, I see all kinds of great costumes out there, but I noticed yours from across the room. Tell everyone, what are you dressed as today?" And just, I'm not dressed as anything. And I was like going to cry or something.
So awful.
And I was like, oh shit, we're done with this. And I was like, we're done filming. It's over now. It's not happening.
Oh gosh.
So, but I probably got several good solid minutes of stuff. So I'm looking forward to having that come out and see what everybody thinks about that. You know, but I was just interested, like, think about these things. Just regional, just different ways of thinking about things. And
yeah.
The U.S. is such a big place, and I think we're coming together more and more because of like technology and stuff. Like even accents. I was talking to somebody else. Like, there's no Texas accents here. I think accents are going to disappear because
you can listen.
Everyone watches the same things, really. You know. So everyone's going to talk the same eventually. But I don't know. It's an interesting thing. People are different per region. So. I don't know. What do you have to say?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really mess around with too many people. I mean, I walked around a bit, but yeah, everyone was just super polite and super nice. No one got ticked off at anything. For being stuck outside for like an extra hour and a half before being able to buy anything, people were pretty chill.
People were having a great time. People were very happy to be there. They were really enjoying themselves. Something that's interesting that happened. Like I said, I don't want to spoil it, but I got people to react to me, this large group of people, there's several hundreds of people, I got them to react to me in a big way. But then I realized after I did this, wait a second, I came here to promote my series, I have to give these cards out to people, and now they remember me as this dick from earlier in the day. And I would go up and give people cards, and they'd be like, "You're Schnoz," because I had the Schnoz Man shirt. So they were calling me Schnoz. Maybe they just saw my face, I don't know. But they were like, "You're Schnoz, you're from earlier." No, that wasn't me, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
Seriously?
They watch this, and I would just give it to them, And that happened a few times the first day, because that's when this went down. But anyway, as far as like giving out the cards went, I think I met every person that was in this thing.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think I met every single person that was there. I stood there just for hours after hour, just giving out cards, man. Hey, I got a card for you. I got something that's just for you, a card. Would you like a card?
Course clear, you got a card.
Here's a card.
Free cards.
Free card, I said that quite a bit.
Look, I'm Gambit.
I was starting to lose my mind. But I gave out over 800 cards. And one of the things I did is people would line up. People would line up for like the AVGN or for whoever the hell these people are. They would just line up around the room. So I would just go up to each person. Here's a card. Every person on the line. And the Angry Video Game Nerd, I got every person in his panel got a card, including him. He came walking through. He comes walking through to go to his panel. Here's a card for you, sir. He got a card as well. So every single person got a card.
I actually got a...
Boomer says they want to reject the card. Very few people did.
Yeah. I do want to say I actually did get to apologize to the Angry Video Game Nerd.
Yeah, so you had a run-in with the nerd, and what did you say to him about
the
Mario incident?
Yeah, I said, hey, sorry about that. I was the Mario who asked you the really weird questions at too many games last year. A lot of people kept commenting that I was being a jerk. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. He's like, no, I didn't know what to say. You know, I wasn't that quick on my feet, and it was funny. It was fun. Whatever.
So
meanwhile, I bet he was thinking, who? What?
No, he's a nice guy. He seems very nice from all accounts, you know. So, but I gave out, like I said, over 800 by hand, two people, and there's people that are saying, I'm walking by, I'm going to give them a card. I already have 3. You already gave me 3 of those. Like I just flooded the place with it, with just sheer determination and balls.
I don't know.
And ball sweat, because I was sweaty after doing this for
so
hours.
the cards are sticking together a little bit.
Yes, they were sticky cards.
I mean, I always felt weird going to convention when people would just hand me cards. That would always freak me out.
It sucks to do it. It's chill. Yeah, people, you know, and my whole thing was like, if just one person gets a card and then watches it and then says, I got a card from you, and comments like on the video, I got a card from you, I watched this, I like it, I'll be happy. And we did get one person that did that.
Yo.
So I don't know if it meant anything in the end of the day, but it's always just like you got to try, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried my very best. Do you think I did as well? I know you put the suit on a little bit. We went around to some of the places. And
oh, you mean when I had the horrible diarrhea and had to leave for a while?
Is that what happened? You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, there was nobody there. I don't know. You were walking around. I wasn't there.
OG's denying that he's hole punch. So there's that. Or so about the panel. Why don't you start with talk about the panel a little bit?
We did a panel.
We're part of Phil's panel.
Yep, we were part of Phil's panel. We had a bunch of people there. We set up some cameras, set up a screen there for us, speakers and all that jazz. And it was about, we got like, what, a good 20 minutes of Phil's panel? Maybe 10? 15?
Yeah, we had a nice block of Phil's panel. There was about 30 people at the panel. Which is kind of down for us from what he would get from the last couple of ones we did.
Yeah, but I don't know how many fans we have out on the, we had a few.
Yeah, there's about 30 people there. Phil was nice enough to let us be part of his panel.
Yeah, that was really kind of him.
I did a little speech, which I thought was I got a nice reaction from it.
Oh, they were cheering. I like when you talked about community.
It's all about the community. That's what it's all about. If you've seen it, that's cool. I wanted to play it today, but we can't.
Don't worry, you can play it in 2 weeks or 1 week if you
maybe
want.
next week we'll play some stuff.
Well, hey, you're gonna have Sturm there, so.
So anyway, our big thing was Hole Punch to show up, because Shazman Hole Punch is a big focus, because we're basically putting our entire life into making it, so we wanted to promote it. And at too many games, we had Hole Punch come, and he has a video behind him, he talks. And it went very, very well at too many games. Like, so well, in fact, I didn't expect it. Like, he was doing his speech. We don't know Hole Punch, we don't know who he is, but he came. He's doing his speech, and people laughed at the jokes. They understood the jokes, and they laughed. But the way that I put the video together, there wasn't really a lot of space for the crowd reaction. So, like, he says his thing, the crowd's laughing, but then he's got to wait, and the video's, like, going too far ahead from where he needs to. It's a tough, tricky thing. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to be smart this time. When I make this thing for SGC, I'm going to leave a lot of space.
Yeah, you actually have to record it with space.
For people's reaction. Right? And we recorded it like you did the audio, and then I did fake laughter where I thought they would laugh.
And it sounded like this, ha ha ha.
I was like, ha ha. And then I was like, you know what, I'm going to go a step further. I'm going to cater this to Texas. It's going to be about Texas. Right? It's going to have Texas stuff in it. And I talked to Stern guys, he's from there, and I'm like, do you think this is good? You're from the area. He was like, yeah, I was very afraid that maybe they won't get it, or I'll offend them in some way. But they liked it quite a bit, right? But he liked it quite a bit. So we go to, so a whole bunch goes to do the speech, and then some of the stuff just falls on his face.
They just, no one reacted at all.
This is not the reaction. Some people did, but it wasn't the reaction I hoped for. And I thought the thing was good. I really did.
Watch this, the internet's going to love it.
It'll be online, because I recorded it separately in a nice professional way. Not professional, but I had the camera right on you with the good boom mic and everything. And I was just like, oh my God, man. Some of that was really funny, I thought. He was talking about how he's like a Texas beef brisket, and from what I've heard, everything in Texas. Or people tell me everything in Texas is bigger, and from what I've seen, I believe it. And
brave people, brave citizens, and even braver animals.
Braver animals, and the Longhorn comes out. I catered this shit to them. It took me the whole day to make this thing, and that was a little disappointing. But what are you gonna do? And I think some of the problems we had at this convention is it was pretty much a gaming convention. That's not really gaming, you know.
No.
We like games,
But everyone's there for about just gaming stuff. Like all the guests were all gaming guests.
They're all gaming people. And even when I gave the card out, like, here's my card, it has my hole punch on it. A lot of people were like, "Is this an indie game?" Oh, this is an indie game. Like, no, it's a web series. And they're just like, oh, I don't know if
you should point him to the. You should put the game on the card. The matching game.
Yes, it's a game. Go to this address. Go to this address and click the ads. Then the game shows up.
Go to this address. Watch the intro video. All 6 of them.
Right. So I don't know exactly. Maybe that's something to do with it. Maybe it's just. I don't know what to say. But I think going forward, we got to do our own panels. Like, I'm not saying. And I'm not knocking anyone that was at the panel. If you were at the panel, we thank you for coming.
Yeah, you guys were awesome.
A lot of people had the StayBallsy shirts on.
Yeah, you guys were great.
A couple people had the StayBallsy shirts on.
It was awesome.
But the thing that really kills me, man, like we did the Q&A section, and not even one person asked us any questions.
Someone asked us a question once at the end.
At the very end, we got, how did you guys meet or whatever.
Yeah.
But really no questions. I mean, that just really hurts me, man. It's like wounds me. Because I put a lot of effort and work into the shit. And then it's like you sit there, and I have entertainment to give. I have things to say. You ask me a question, I will give you what I got, man. And I'll try to put a smile on your face, but no one was taking it. I was offering this great shit, and people, I don't want it today. So that really wounds me. So I think going forward, if we're going to do a panel, it's got to be our own panel. And there's things I want to do at a panel that I don't think have ever been done. I have a lot of ideas, and if we have like a full hour to do it, it's going to come off really nice.
Is it going to be really meta?
Huh?
Is it going to be very meta?
What does that mean?
Like the panel's about the panel about the panel. Like there's levels.
I got a whole idea for a panel that's never been done. Because people just go, here's my panel. I'm going to talk about me, and then you could ask me some stupid questions that I probably answered before. It's pretty much how the people do it every time. I got some ideas. If someone will give us one, then we'll do it. Can't drink it. But anyway, because since we didn't get any questions, we're going to do a big time Q&A on today's show. We'll do some calls.
Okay.
As long as it works. And we're going to make up for SGC. Screw those people.
Dude, nice.
I'm just joking. Everyone that was there, I appreciate you for coming. We're gonna do a lot of Q&A today to kind of make up for that.
Q&A.
And we did meet a lot of great people, man. I met a dude that he told me that I helped him out on Twitter one time. He was down in the dumps, and I said something to him that made him feel good, and that made me feel good because like I was saying, it's one thing to see the stuff through the screens, but when you actually meet someone face to face that appreciates it, then it's
a lot different.
It's like, oh wow, it's actually real. It's almost it is real, but it makes it more real because it's a real person. It's a person. You know what I'm saying?
There's a presence.
There's a presence there, and you can see it in their face and everything. So
you could read their minds.
Are you giving out rape faces? That's what the people are saying. Layla and Jared are claiming things about you. So
Nixter would have given us his love or her love.
We had the shirts. We still have a lot of the shirts. You can figure out why. This shirt right here. I think when OG gets back from his trip, maybe we'll start it's offering them online.
Yeah, which will be.
And a lot of people said I took a picture of the booth. And a lot of people said I bought the shirt. So
I picked the right color.
Yeah. What's up, Hazard? Over the next couple of weeks.
Hazard.
Over the next couple of weeks, we'll have the shirts up for everybody.
Nice.
But, I was going to say, I forgot to say this. I think like Europe, the UK is our biggest thing.
Yeah, the UK and the EU.
Just like the UK and in Europe in general, I think is our biggest market. Is that something to say?
You could say market.
It's
audience.
unbelievable. It's really unbelievable. I don't know why that is.
And yet, no one from Italy.
Well, then it's not really an English-speaking land.
True. I even saw Ranma and Dragon Ball Z in Italian.
Yeah. So I think we got to get to the UK, man, because I think that's where our biggest presence is for some reason. I don't really know what that is.
All right. All you Ramborsians in the UK, what you need to do, find us a UK convention for 2014.
It's going to be expensive to get there, but
for 2014, find a way for us to get there, and you will not regret it.
A convention that'll let us do a panel where I could shoot off fireworks inside the room.
No fireworks. No fireworks. There will be no fireworks. There will be us.
Yes.
And things.
So anyway, one of the things I saw there's a lot of different things at this convention. They had game room. We'll talk about that in a second. They had what can I only describe as, well, let me just describe it to you. It's supposed to be a movie room. So I go, where is this? So I'm going to see where this is. Movie room. And it's a room. It's completely dark. There's no one there, as far as we knew. No one showed up. And what's playing on the screen, the Super Mario Super Show.
Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
Cartoon.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
So it's like, imagine this, a screen with Mario's animated bizarre face on the screen and there's darkness all around him. And I was like, this is a freaking pedo trap. Like, you're going to go in there, sit, and someone's just going to, like, pull you down.
No.
You're just going to be pulled to the floor.
I need an adult.
And then while the Super Mario Super Show is playing, you will be molested in terrible ways.
You'll be hooked on the brothers.
And that's really what... The brothers will be hooking you, man. It was just such a bizarre sight. Like, I wish I wanted to film. I'd have the camera. I was like, this would be amazing. I don't know. What did you see as far as other things that went on?
Not a lot of crazy stuff, except for when we actually left the convention. At the convention, it was pretty tame. I mean, the folks from Hash, What You Playing made an appearance. The Mega 64 guys were wandering around.
Do you think those guys, we saw them? Why do you plug these people when they're not going to do it for you?
Well,
I think they're doing their podcast, which I'm sure is great.
I wanted to point something out, Rambo.
We saw the StayBallsy bastards at this thing.
I wanted to point something out. The guys from Mega 64 walked in front of the table, and John was just giving cards out. So they walked in front of the table, and John goes up to like three of them and says, "Here, have a free card. Have a free card."
I don't know who they are.
He didn't even know who they are.
I just give cards to everyone. Everyone got a card. I was giving cards.
He doesn't discriminate.
Dude, I give cards to the hotel staff, the maid that did my room.
I forgot to tip. Zach! Oh, no, don't scratch phone.
Let's talk about this, John. Let's talk about some of the food. That's probably one of the best things about it.
Food.
Smart guy, you're
was
a jerk,
amazing.
Man. Smart guy's being a jerk. I already explained I couldn't do the slideshow. Because I don't have a computer. My computer's broken. So.
All right, you want a slideshow, jerk face? We'll give you a slideshow.
Hey, John, we could have done this last night. And I said, no, we must have a slideshow. And we waited a whole day to see if my computer would be done. And it wasn't.
We got a slideshow, jerk faces.
Yes. What is this?
Here we go. This is where we ate my last meal before going to Texas. That's right. I had barbecue before going to Texas. Okay. Okay, let's go some more.
What did we eat there? Tell everyone.
No, I can show them what we ate there.
You're going to show them?
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I wanted to have all the stuff. I wanted to have all the pictures in this to do
Bam! You might not recognize this from my Twitter page.
I can't see it.
We ordered the 3/4 pound meat plate.
Well, first we had the Mexican food.
Oh, the Mexican food.
Which was quite good. And then we went to the next day we went to the barbecue. It was just me, you, and Carol Ann.
Yep.
And,
so, we can have Mexican first now.
What?
Mexican first.
Oh, go ahead. This is you.
Mexican food. All right, since apparently I'm the official Ramborsian food critic. So we were trying to find somewhere to go, and we found this place on Yelp that looked really good, but since there were 6 or 7 of us, we couldn't quite make it in. So we turned around and found a new place, and we went to this other restaurant. It was called, like, someone's name, Mexican and Food and Steakhouse or something. Very easy to recognize from that description.
What a plug there, wow.
Yeah. And we got inside, and their selection was pretty good. Lots of authentic, I guess, Tex-Mex food, or at least what passes for it. Like, I don't know what authentic Tex-Mex food is, but as a tourist, this looked real to me.
See, I'm a big fan of the Southwestern cuisine.
Oh, it's great.
I'm from the Northeast, but it's probably one of my favorite things. I like all that stuff, big time.
Oh, it was great. I mean, we got all sorts of delicious, delicious foods. So we got, for example, well, first of all, we ordered, we had a little bit of a scuffle because Carol Ann's vegetarian, and she wanted to know, can I order the vegetable chimichanga, let's just say chimichangas. It wasn't a chimichanga, but I don't know what it is. The vegetable chimichangas, but that which comes with this sauce, but the beef ones come with this sauce. Can I get the vegetable ones with this sauce on it? And the server's just like,
it was confusing.
yeah. So she didn't get. So she's
You
like,
guys walk in there with your Northeast bravado, throwing your weight around a little bit. You're Tony Soprano or
but
something.
what ends up happening? Like, it gets weird. It gets worse. So we decide to be to order you know, some food for appetizers, and she orders, you know, an appetizer, which is a vegetarian thing, and she says, yeah, I'm a vegetarian. And I'm like, yeah, so I'd like to get the cheese, the cheese thing. She's like, well, that comes with sausage. She's vegetarian. I'm like, Caroline, do you care if I get that? She's like, I don't care, get whatever you want. And I say, okay, whatever, sure, we'll take that. And the server just completely misses it. So everyone's sitting there with appetizers. I'm just sitting there like, where's my cheese?
You know, this happens to you so often that I have to question you when you're ordering. Because you tell me the same story. Like, you know I'm right. You've told me this story so many times where other people get their food and you just have nothing and you sit there.
Oh, the worst.
This happens to you all the time.
Ever. I was at a Peruvian restaurant in Norwalk, Connecticut. And I ordered, okay, I wanted to try their stupid steak and eggs or whatever. And, you know, normally it takes a while to cook, but we were getting appetizers. I figured out the time. I order it, and everyone's sitting there eating food, and I'm like, dude, did they forget my food? So she comes around 3 times. I'm just sitting there with no food. And finally I go, I ordered that. Is that not coming? She's like, oh my gosh, I completely forgot.
There's something with you don't, something with the order process. I'll have to observe it and give you my critique, because this happens to you all the time. I couldn't drink right there because you were drinking. Do you understand that? You can't both drink at the same time, because no one will speak. It has to be done like I'm speaking now, you could drink, you're talking, I could drink, because then you have silence. You get it? All right, anyway, let's talk about this, okay?
Once you got the food, it was delicious.
So we're leaving the Mexican place. It was excellent food. Very good stuff.
And the desserts looked
We got a big
amazing.
group of people. We got a group. It's me, it's you, Carol Ann, Phil, Diana,
yeah.
and then me and my date, Sturmgeist. We were all together, and we're walking through Dallas, and OJ is in control of the...
I don't know how this happened.
OJ is in control of the directions.
I'm kind of following Sturmgeist's advice, too.
No, he's in the back, though.
Yeah, but
But you have a device that's supposed to be telling you where to go.
well, I didn't have one in my hand.
Someone did. I don't know what's going on.
Caroline did, and I was ignoring it.
All I know is a train of people. We're following the train of people. And we're starting to go, and I'm like, this doesn't look like the way that we came.
And I'm like,
And
look,
then-
it's the right direction. If it's wrong, and I'm thinking to myself, it's the right direction. If it's wrong, we go over the next block. What's the problem?
Right, well, that makes sense. And
You know, like you go to New York, you miss a turn, you can go on the next turn.
And then Jesse's like, yeah, I don't think this is the right way, but he didn't really speak up. He probably should have been the one to say, I'm from here, this is wrong, but he just went along with everyone. He didn't want to like ruin your spot, you know.
Nah,
ruin your spot.
Stormgeist is a nice guy. It was my fault.
So we're going, and then it's like, literally, like, he brings us into like a crack alley. It's literally what it was. So you have
It's an
like,
underpass.
it's
like
an
a bridge.
underpass where people do crack and heroin. And there's like just stuff on the ground, paraphernalia. There's like
I didn't see that. I
there's
saw
like
bottles.
human feces.
I saw
piss.
bird poo. I
Piss.
smelled urine.
There's like clothing that's just like soiled. I guess people like wear it. You wear it for like so long that it's like eventually you just have to throw it
You have
out.
to peel it off.
And they threw it on the floor. And there's a dead squirrel in there because he probably drank the piss and just died. He probably ate the feces and died.
No, the dead squirrel was on the road once we escaped
It came out on the other side.
and got run over.
And
On
then
the road
we
we were
keep
walking.
going, and you didn't even notice this, but we were in the back of this thing. We exit like this, literally like a crack alley, right? There's a dude sleeping in bushes right there.
I did not see that. I had no
Yeah,
idea.
you didn't see that. No, I think me and Phil and Jesse saw it. We're the only ones who saw it. I didn't want to say anything to the girls. You know, I didn't want to upset anybody. There's a man over there. He may attack you. But it's just so interesting because you have a dude who's sleeping in a bush, right outside of a hotel where people were spending like $600 a night to stay, and it's all over, man. It's such an interesting, thing that exists. That's the way of the world,
It's
I
kinda
guess. You just got to
scary.
try to.
Sad.
You gotta try to find yourself somewhere in the better side of things, I guess.
Yeah.
But I just walked through this just like disgusting thing, and you guys are all grossed out. I was at home actually. I was like, I've seen worse.
Yeah, they're all yelling at me, and we're trying to run
Everyone's
by.
yelling
We're
at
going
John.
up the road. I'm like, you could have been more forceful. So we just kept going, and eventually we're like, this road, we see the hotel, but there's no way to get in because there's a fence to keep people out.
There's a fence that keeps the crack addicts out.
But we're like, no, we will press on. We're not going back
Now,
through
here's the
whatever
thing,
that
here's the
was.
thing,
And we
right?
found an opening.
Here's
and
my
got
question for you. Like, if you're a hobo, okay, you're a hobo, right? The hobo right here is a hobo.
Hoboken!
And you live in this alley, this underpass. with other hobos, wouldn't you guys, like, you tell me because you're a hobo in the story, not real life, maybe, I don't know. Wouldn't you try to keep the home you have in somewhat nice condition? Like, okay, Bob, don't shit in the middle of the thing. Go over there to another place and do it. Like, wouldn't you try to keep it in some sort of... Or at that point, it's just like, you know what? I'm just going to do whatever I want to do.
I think you'd eventually give up if you're a hobo long enough.
But wouldn't the other hobos be mad? Like, come on, man.
They've given up too.
This is where we live.
They've given up too.
It's a sad thing.
It's ridiculously sad. No,
Not only do you live under the underpass, but you're just going to destroy that too, man. Come on, man.
But
Hey,
plus
life gets tough.
yeah, it's so sad, like all that, and we're like, and I'm just thinking, that barbecue is really good.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
It was though.
That was the Mexican food night.
I know. The next night was barbecue night, which kicked after.
All right, talk about that. Now we talked about the urine-soaked alley. Let's talk about more food.
So Carol Ann agreed to go to this. Like, she's like, if you guys really want to get Texas barbecue, we should try this place. I'm like, really? That's cool with you? She's like, yeah, it's okay. So we go in there, and there's this section of barbecue where you can get a half pound for like $12.99 or $13.99, and then 3/4 of a pound for $15.99, and you can choose up to 3 meats. There are 8 total meats to choose from. So John and I realize 8 total meats to choose from. If we each get 3 different meats, we can try all of the meats but 2.
Yes, we were very scientific.
And we decided to omit the ham
That was funny
and
because
turkey because it is not Thanksgiving.
we were in like this. It was like a real Texas place. Like, there's a Texas flag. They had some like Dallas Cowboy stuff. The place wasn't like. It wasn't really touristy because it wasn't like beautiful inside. It was kind of a little run down.
It looked like a sports bar,
It was a little run down. It was like more of a local place.
like a saloon.
Yeah, it looked like a Texas saloon or something, right? And then me and him were in there. Me and OJ are in there having this loud conversation about, okay, you get the chicken, and then I'll get the jalapeno sausage, and then we'll split it up. And we're having this like loud conversation.
You get the chicken and I'll get the brisket.
People were like, what are these idiots doing back there? You know? Well, that was excellent stuff.
It was really
I enjoyed
good.
it, yes.
And we got 2 sides with Carol Ann. Now this was great. There was actually a vegetable plate for like $8, which was you pick any 4 sides that you want from the menu. 4 of them! And for like $8, it's like $2 a side. That's not too bad. And she just gets this giant plate of like awesomeness. It was so good. All the food was awesome. We had onion rings with special like, what was it, like Sonny Chiba sauce? I don't know.
Sonny Chiba?
Yeah, the martial artist.
I don't know what it was. It was
He's a
called
martial
sauce.
artist.
Tell us about the game room, John. You got in there.
The game
And
room
it was like the first time you and I played arcade games
in ages.
in probably like 10 years.
Yeah.
If not more than that. We used to do it every week. Think about that. It's so strange.
We would drive 40 minutes to play at
Oh,
Palisades.
we played Danbury. We played Chinatown Fair. We used to go to
You know, back when they had good games.
once in a while, and then 10 years. New arcade. We haven't played an arcade game. We got to play some games together.
It was awesome. So we get there, and first thing you walk in, it's the Indie Game Showcase, where this is what I really like about conventions like PAX and Screw Attack. Indie games get a chance to strut their stuff.
Yes.
So we saw some cool stuff there, poked around with a few independent games, and then we looked over at the Super Free Mega Arcade section, which had some of the most confounding games I've seen in my entire life. For one, there's a gigantic Super Nintendo/regular Nintendo arcade machine with 2 giant controllers with D-pads that feel like they are stuck in molasses covered in super glue that is almost cured. I would have been very frustrated trying to play with this system, which may be the only system in existence with multiplayer F-Zero, if someone had actually decided to turn on free play. But they didn't, and I was far too cheap for that. And I didn't have any quarters, so meh. So we wandered around, and we were looking for stuff to play. The first thing that we came across that day, gosh, what was it the first day? Oh! We played an amazing shoot-'em-up from 1989.
We played Beast Busters.
Yeah, from 1989.
I don't know what year that was from. It was an SNK game.
Beast Busters SNK game. They're doing basically a police 911 / light gun game, but with the most antiquated graphics system. It was beautiful. This was a work of art. The fact they pulled this off with that technology. Picture House of the Dead in like 16-bit.
Yes.
That's basically what we played. And, I mean, Unlimited Continues, but that game was hilarious. It had a vague story. It had dying scientists and stuff. But you just kind of sit there. But here's the amazing thing about it. Most of these games make you reload manually. This game doesn't have to care. You just start with 12 magazines and have to shoot more magazines or you'll run out of bullets.
When we played the next day, we played like to the finish. We played a couple games.
UN Squadron!
The UN Squadron is a Capcom game from 1989.
That was 89. The other one was probably
That was
91.
fun, man.
That was a really well done side-scrolling shmup. Shoot 'em up.
Yes.
And you've got 3 characters. They each have different weapons to choose from. But at the beginning of each mission, you have a certain amount of money, more if you played really well the previous time and didn't die before the end. You get more money to buy more upgrades, which include offensive upgrades. You can buy a secondary weapon, a better version of the secondary weapon, extra health, a derpy shield, or a slightly less derpy shield, depending on how much money you have. And it was really cool. The weapons actually were pretty neat. Every now and then you got stuck with a terrible bomb. But it was fun. We just sat there, played through all like 10 missions, 6 missions.
If you lost the stream, just refresh. I don't know what happened there. Some people said I lost the stream.
Oh.
On our end, it's still good, so I don't have to tell you about
Yeah,
that.
could you please tell them to hit refresh if they lost the stream?
We lost the stream. Hit refresh.
Yeah, just say it in the chat, someone, because I can't really type here.
I got it.
We lost the stream. I kid.
Okay. On our end, it's still good, so we're just going to keep going. No reason to do that stuff. So, here's something I want to talk about. You still can hear us now? Can you hear us now? We'll be back in a second. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dropped frames detected. Your stream quality might be affected.
I don't know what to do right now.
Can you guys still see us? Jared Stearns, we're going to miss you. We're not even broadcasting anymore. Yes, we are now. Hello, are you guys back? We had a little bit
All right, there we go.
of
All
a
right,
frame
we're back.
attack.
We're back. Hello, we're back. Okay, here we go. All right.
On our
Let's
own,
close
here
out
we
this
go.
stuff. We get to some calls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just keep track, make sure, watch. Here's something that happened with me. Something fun, John. Go to a hotel. It's a nice hotel. You get your own room. You pay a lot of money.
Oh, no.
And you expect that people are going around you to act like animals. And like we all say here, let's act like adults, shall we? It's like we always like to say. I had a guy next to me for at least 2 of the days that it wasn't much of an adult. He was doing adult things. But I wouldn't say he's an adult. So I woke up one night. They were making a lot of noise, man. And what I had to do is just like leave the TV on. The first night I was like, okay, you know what? People are at the con. They're having fun. I'm not like going to call and complain.
Yeah.
Let them have their fun for, whatever. I can deal with it. So I left like the TV on, kind of drowned some stuff out. I can sleep like that fine anyway, so it's fine, So I go to sleep.
You go to sleep. You can't read and talk at the
And
same time.
I wake up, and I hear the sounds of sexual relations going on in the room next to me. And it only lasts for about 5 minutes. So either this dude is doing something really wrong or something really right, depending on how you look at it.
I'd rather not look at it.
So I was like, okay, it was a little weird. I never saw the people. I think I'd rather not. Because you saw them, they walk out of the room, and you go, no. You'd rather just envision it like, they're very attractive people. I don't know. So then I wake up the next morning. This is like probably 5 hours later. Hear it again. 5 minutes. Another 5 minutes. So that's fine. 5 minutes here and there. He's banging on his old lady. I can deal with that.
Banging on a trash can.
But the problem is, like, as they would do this, he would play music, and they were like always in the room, man. No matter what time I would go back to the room, they were in the room playing music. I go to the room to grab some stuff for like 1 in the afternoon. They're in the room.
It's
talking loudly.
Afternoon.
And they're playing crap music. They're probably around my age, because they're playing all music from like when I was in high school. Like, what was that band? I don't even remember, dude. My Last Resort. Papa Roach, I think. They're playing like that. Like, where did you find this crap?
Uncle Cracker?
Yeah, they're playing like Kid Rock and stuff from years ago, man.
I may not like his music, but he does do some cool
stuff. So the second night, I just got annoyed with it. Guy's playing music really loud, and I decided I'm fed up with this. So I took my phone. I got some music on my phone. My phone's pretty loud. It could be quite loud. Put it up like full blast. And the problem was like they have that dividing door, man.
Yeah.
It's like in between the rooms is a door that's like padlocked, right? Why does this door exist?
So if you are in one room and your friends are in the other room, you can have a suite.
So they had this door, and that's really what the problem was. It was like so thin. So I put the phone with the music playing as the screen was dropping again. Probably because OJ's computer cannot handle the screen. I'm just gonna keep it rocking. And I stuck it like underneath the crack, like the speakers like pushing into the crack underneath the door, and just blasting music. Whatever I had on there, you know, the Epic Male theme. Played that a few times.
That's actually, you should have played the porn music.
And I eventually hear the dude just turn his music off, and it just goes off, and then I turn mine off, and I just hear him like he just bangs the door like once, like boom. He punches the door like one time.
You think he got fined for busting up the door?
I have no idea. And then he calls me and he wants to go out. I'm like, I can't leave right now. This guy might see me leave. And I never heard from him again. I think he tricked out. But it was just, it's just funny. Like, why would you let's go to a hotel. Hey, honey, let's go on a trip. This guy seemed like a real winner, dude. You know, let's go on a trip. We're gonna stay in the hotel room the entire time for like 2 days. And we're gonna have sex here and there. It'll last about 5 minutes because that's the best I can do. And I'm gonna play Shitty Kid Rock and with Biscuit from 12 years ago, 15 years ago.
So, well, you survived.
Yeah.
So before we move on to the comments, right?
I just want to bring up one final thing that happened to me, if that's okay. I went to, on the way home, I'm sitting there, the flight got delayed like 3 hours. I'm sitting on the floor of the freaking airport, minding my own business. I don't have a computer. I don't own a laptop or anything like that. I got a notebook. I'm sitting there writing a script that I probably will throw out. It was just something to do. And I have nothing to do. I'll just write a script, you know. And I thought it was decent. It was like, I was like, if Entrada was going to do something with me, what would I write for him? So that's what I did. And we're down. All right, whatever. So I'm sitting there minding my own business, and this dude comes up to me. Well, first of all, this dude's filming me. This guy's just filming me, right, in the airport, just with like a phone. So I'm looking at him, and what's going on, you know? And he comes over to me, and he goes, "You look like Ginobili. Do you know who that is? Manu Ginobili. He's a professional basketball player. I know a lot about basketball, so I started going off with the guy about basketball. He goes, is it okay if I make a quick video about how I met Ginobili at the airport? Is it okay?" So I'm like, all right, it's fine, dude. So he's like, hey, what's up? I'm here with my man Ginobili. And I go, hello. And I was like, trying to do like the voice. And the guy puts it on Twitter, on Instagram, and he puts it on Twitter. And I told him what my Twitter handle was, so he could like put it in, and so I could do the retweet, which I did. And I'm thinking to myself, this guy doesn't even know, and I'm a big deal. Listen, that I'm a big deal on the internet, and he doesn't know this, and he's gonna be like, oh wow, I just met some dude that people like. He's got a lot of followers. This is amazing. So the guy does the tweet, and I get the notification. I look at his profile. This freaking guy's got like 26,000 followers, and apparently he's somebody. I have like 6. So I'm like, who the fuck? It's like everyone you meet is a freaking internet celebrity in some way. It's like every person you run into, like on the street and anywhere. It's like, what the fuck?
You should have told them, yes, I am Mowgli from the Jungle Book. I swing from the trees.
Man, because it was funny because you go to these conventions and like some people are like AVGN, some of these other people are such a big deal. You have lines wrapping around the freaking place.
Literally.
And I'm sitting there with my little cards, like, please take this and watch this freaking thing, please. And then I finally get out of that environment where I'm basically shit compared to these people. I'm in the airport and I've run into a dude who films me, making fun of me basically, and he's got like 20,000 more followers than me. It's fucking funny, man. It's just fucking funny.
I deliberately drank water when I saw you pick up your glass.
So that's it for the SGC stuff.
Just one thing.
And I'm joking around because I don't really care at the end of the day. Because look at all the fabulous people we got here. It's a beautiful thing, man.
We got Vansies and Stern.
And like I said, I got to go to a new place with my friends and to promote a series that we made, and it was what are you doing? It was a nice time, and you fall a little short of your goals sometimes, but it's motivating. You could either fall apart, or you can come back more powerful than ever before. And I'm not going to stop, John. I may die. I may kill myself.
No, you're not allowed to kill yourself.
I may just run into the ground and die, but I'm going to try. Die trying. So how are we going to do this? Let's try to get into some comments.
Just one quick thing.
Yeah.
After 2 years, it's finally happened. Beaten. Dang it. F you, Zemus. F you, Dark Bahamut.
That was probably really
We're
loud.
done.
Yeah. So how are we going to do this?
Simple. You hook up your microphone, headphones to the microphone.
What do I have here?
Oh, sweet. I was looking for that.
What is this?
This is what I need to get your videos off of my camera phone.
All right. So this is what we want to do. We're going to do some callers. We want to do this like Q&A style.
I beat Final Fantasy IV. It's awesome. Go play it.
So please have a question if you're going to call in. We'll also take some questions perhaps from the chat.
The final dungeon's really effing hard.
You're still talking about that?
Yeah, someone said it in the chat,
And
man.
of course, on Skype,
Glad you're
it is JRP the show on Skype.
Let's get ready. We just got a message. Who wants to talk today?
Probably going to have to change the audio once they call in. We're looking for new people as well. All right, we're calling right now Rex Christofferson. All right, here we go.
Oof, connection issues.
It says that. We're going to try our best.
We will do our best to talk with you folks. Can you drag that to the other monitor? Or does it need to be over here? Why would you change the audio?
So we can hear it.
We're going to be able to hear it.
How do you know?
We can already hear Skype. Don't bother.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, we're good. Good, man.
Hello.
Rex, we are talking to you. Will you please let us call you? Rex? Snake?
Did not work. We're trying again.
Snake! Snake! Ring, ring, ring,
Is it
ring,
Snake?
ring, ring, ring. It's busy.
Busy, sir. You are busy. You must
Is it
get
trying
home
to call
busy.
you?
No, it's not. Let's see here. Got a lot of the old-time favorites. We got Doug, we got Joel, Smart Guy, Lewis, Mark. Anybody new? Has never been on before. Would like to come on.
Just send a message to JRP the show. That's how it always goes, and then we'll talk with you if
That's right.
we can connect to you.
Do you have a question on the chat? Perhaps a question on the chat. Anybody?
Never job.
This is the panel all over again.
I know, right?
It's
Guys,
just very tough on me. I don't know why you guys do this to me.
that head says John, me, you promised.
Wait, what? You didn't send me a message on Skype. JRP the show. Do you sleep in the same bed when Rambo stays over? I sleep on the fold-out couch
Despite my pleading.
that is in OJ's living room, which is the couch for Shaw's Man and Hole Punch sit on. One time I stayed there, and I left some clothing in the sheets, because OJ brings the sheets out. He's very nice. He's a very good host. He comes out with the sheets. He sets the bed up, and then he goes, "Here you go." And that's very nice of him. He doesn't say, "Here's the stuff." But one time I left long underwear in the sheets, and then he went to do the laundry. He found them. He goes, "Oh, long underwear." But honestly, I don't think I'm going to stay at OJ's house anymore because so many people have slept on that couch at this point that I feel like I might get something worse than Lyme's disease, which is what I have now. So I don't know if this is going to happen anymore. Any other questions? Any questions there?
We got another message on Skype.
Why don't you post this on Twitter? Didn't even know you were on right now. From
Oh
P-Dog.
no, I'm sorry,
The show is
P-Dog.
always at Wednesday at 8 p.m.
I mean, we did tweet we're going to do it on Tuesday, but then we counter-tweeted and say we would do it on Wednesday.
I was unable to use a computer today.
His computer exploded.
Yes, that is the reason why. But it's always pretty much on Wednesdays at 8. That's pretty much how it goes, man.
So Lady Gates 15 asks, OJ, what is your favorite thing about John?
Oh, wow.
I think it's the fact that he turns oxygen into carbon dioxide, which my plants need to live.
What the hell, man?
I'm kidding. No. I mean,
Wow.
he's a fun guy. He'll never do anything on purpose bad to you.
On purpose.
What? You stepped on my toes before.
Yes.
Literally.
Yes.
He's a nice guy. He always looks out for his friends. He really looks out for everybody. Regardless of whether they think they need to be looked after, he will still look after them. So it's rather nice. And he has a leaf on his shirt.
Do I?
Yeah.
Where?
Ah, I touched your shirt.
It's from your house.
Gross.
Well, thank you, OJ. That's very nice of you. What? You did this arcade playthrough that you had to delete. You get a strike for it. I have no idea what that is. Sometimes they'll delete stuff on their own. And I won't ever find out.
Oh, really?
It's happened before.
Didn't they
I'll find
also
out, like, months later?
randomly unsubscribe people?
No. OJ, what about the other 2 Final Fantasy games?
No, I haven't played them yet. I'm just like, no, I don't want to play any more Final Fantasy 4. I need to beat Chrono Trigger so I can play Shin Megami Tensei.
Yes. From Phillies fan, John, will you ever see co-op gameplay with OJ? Yeah, I think so. OJ's a busy man. I think we'll get back to that someday.
I mean, considering we played through all of Resident Evil 5, just not on video.
Pretty much every time we get together, we don't even get to like be friends anymore. It's just I show up with the camera and start yelling, and then we got to go out in the woods and take shots.
Yeah, and fight.
But I think once that's done, I think we got a couple years of friendship left. I think in us, and we'll get back to some other stuff once we're done with the things we're working on now.
Go Bruins.
What are you talking about?
Next year. But we'll get to do something. Oh, dude, we should do what's it called? Sin and Punishment Star Successor.
Yeah.
I got it for $5. It's supposed to be good.
Somebody's asking. Jared asks, why did you leave when Panda Lee started talking? I assume that's like during the panel. I left early because I ran to the door because people started leaving at that point. So I ran to the door and I wanted to make sure everyone that was there got a card. It was all about the cards.
Because the course was clear.
So before people booked out of there, I wanted to get over there and give a thing. So
got a few more messages here on.
All right, we got a bunch of people now.
Nothing from Rex though. Come on, man.
Rex, I think Rex is something happened there. I don't know.
Sorry, Rex.
All right, let's see. What the heck? I had the contacts. All right.
You can't call him? You can call him.
Doesn't say I could call. Weird. It doesn't say.
Add us to contacts.
Kyle Charles, I don't think we've ever had him on before, man. This is a big deal. Kyle Charles, we're having you on, buddy. Here we go.
On our own, here you go.
Medhead Productions.
Yeah, you promised him he could come on.
I know, here he is. I'm having him on. See?
Woo!
Hello, sir.
Woo!
August is working with Skype.
Can you hear us, dude? We heard him a second ago, man.
Something wrong with your...
We got good connection.
He's not there, though.
Kyle.
See, look, there's a problem with the call.
No.
Something with your setup here, man.
Ah, my internets. I pay so many dollars for them.
Where is he? I call him back. He's gone now, look. He's offline or something.
Oh. Yeah, hit call. Just hit call. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep.
Whoa, what's happening?
Kyle! Hello?
Talk to me. Speak to me.
You just closed something.
No.
Sorry, dude.
I don't know. Do we try again in a little bit?
Can we call anyone?
I don't know. Maybe we can't.
Red connection.
All right, here we go. Fabrizio
Fabrizio.
Morale. Will you be the first one today?
Hello, hello, hello.
We got something. Whoa!
Whoa!
Hello.
Dude,
There he is.
whoa.
No one can see you but us, bro.
What?
Oh, they can't see him.
What's important right now? What's important right now between you and me, John Rambo?
Yes.
We get a message out to the people.
Yes.
Because the people need to know about one thing, John.
Let me see if I can add you. Hold on a second. I'm going to try to add your video.
Add me.
I'm going to try. People got to see this. All right, we got you. Go ahead.
Well, let me talk.
Go ahead, sir.
Talk now.
You can talk. You can talk.
The people in all the episodes of the show have forgotten about one thing, John. You mentioned Bob Saget. Bring on Ed Trotta. Forget about a certain group of people who made you, John. These people are known as the Ramboholics.
Oh, shit.
The Ramboholics. In 90 episodes of the show, John, when have the Ramboholics ever been on the show?
Is this the first time right now?
The first time I am the voice of the people. The people's voice.
What do you have to say to me, Ramboholics? What do you want? What do you want from me?
This is where you're wrong, Rambo. We don't want anything from you. We are you.
I don't understand.
We are the voice. We are the esophagus, the heart that breathes within John Rambo. We are the fuel that keeps going.
That's amazing.
We are also the bacteria.
Oh,
John Rambo, you have to train us. You let go of the Ramboholic. Moment you announce yourself around Borgia.
Yes.
I just want to let you know, John.
Will I be raped? That's all I want to know. Will I be raped? I need to know.
By 100 episodes, John, mark my words.
I will be raped by 100 episodes?
By your 100, not my 100, your 100. Come on, let's communicate here.
I don't know. You're speaking a different language than I understand. It's foreign to me. I feel like I don't know what's happening here.
There's only one language, John.
You're dressed like Fonzie. I don't know what's going on.
Language of the people. We are the people. Let's communicate like people.
All I want to know, will I be raped by Fonzie impersonators?
let him finish what he's gonna say, man.
OJ.
OJ, what sir do you want, OJ? That you're sticking up for him. Say it's not about you.
I want to hear what you have to say. That's all.
I like you. We don't problem with people. John, before I go, I want to let you know this. The people's voice will be heard. Just like on this live stream. The people's voice, the Ramboholics, will be heard by the people's Ramboholic. And that's the bottom line. Because I said so. Later,
Wow.
Mark.
Wow.
He called us Marks.
Nicholas Marks.
Oh, that is cold.
I think I'm gonna get raped by a guy dressed like Fonzie. That's what I got from that.
Bob Saget dressed like Fonz.
Holy crap, man.
Well, that was enlightening.
Well, the sins of the past catch up with you, John. That's just how it goes, really.
That's just the way it is. It's not Don Henley, is it?
Some people said it was unaudible. They couldn't hear him.
Oh! Are you serious?
I got the volume all the way up. I don't know what to tell you, man. Look, you saw it, right?
I saw it, I did.
Look, it's all the way up. I don't
It's
know.
all the way up. So you guys couldn't hear the caller at all?
It was for the best. He was yelling at me, and I guess we can't take calls anymore. Probably it's not set up properly. I guess
We
We
gotta
just
change the broadcast setting.
we just downloaded the program, so
Yeah, we had to download the program and do all that jazz. Is that going to be in the recorded version?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh no.
That's part of the problems with this stuff. All right, well, I guess we can't do calls today, so why don't we do a couple more? Why don't we do a few more comment questions?
You know, you guys may not have enjoyed that, but I really enjoyed that. That
Yeah,
was
John, you
hilarious.
love when people come on here, yell at me, and you love it, man.
Yeah.
Make me feel like garbage.
Oh, he didn't make you feel like garbage.
You love it, John.
He didn't feel like
I'm
garbage.
a holic. Don't think they're not coming for you as well.
He said it wasn't about me.
It's gonna turn. What do you think happens when I go down and you take over the mantle?
I take over the what?
You take over the cowl. You put the hat on.
The cow. Oh no, the cow. Great. So Bane can
And,
go break my effing back.
It was kind of Banish. It's kind of Banish.
You got a question from Live the Vita?
Live the Vita, Rambo. What do you love about life the most?
Lust for life.
I don't think you can say you like one thing the most. You gotta take it. You gotta take all of it together. You gotta take the good, the bad,
And the ugly.
You know, people get real upset when things don't go their way. But if you're gonna expect things to go correctly, they gotta go wrong sometimes. That's kind of a non-answer, isn't it? I don't know. What would happen if a woman took Viagra from Madhead Productions?
The person she stole it from would be very sad.
Isn't there a female Viagra? It's like a
Something different, though, right?
It's something different. It's not exactly the same. If she took actual Viagra, it probably would cause some sort of an issue with like testosterone levels.
I don't know. That would be
It
awkward.
would probably give you a superpower of some sort, like a Marvel character.
All right, here's a good one from Never Job. If your favorite movie was a fruit, what fruit would it be?
An avocado. That's rotten.
Ooh, oh. Before rotten, because avocado's got a lot of nutrition in it. I don't know. I think mine would probably be... No, it wasn't really lame wussy fruit. Probably a kumquat.
What's your favorite movie
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
of all time?
One of them. It's the one I can think of it fastest.
All right, fair enough.
There's better movies out there, but...
What if your favorite movie is Jurassic Park? What kind of fruit would that be?
Jurassic Park? That would be a star fruit.
Why is that?
Because it's cool.
Why did you call Smart Guy disgusting and a jerk? He must have known.
I don't remember calling him disgusting and a jerk.
OJ, who is your role model / idol from Phillies fan?
Role model / idol?
Yes.
Gosh.
Did you have like a certain person growing up?
There was somebody, but I can't remember who the heck that dude was now. He was
Wow.
some sort of actor, comedian guy who was really funny and really nice to everybody.
You got a diet. I know what you're talking about.
I don't know. I honestly don't know who I'm talking about. I honestly don't know.
I think I know who you're talking about. I can't think of the name. You like McFoley?
McFoley's awesome!
And
Even if it's Santa thing.
your
needs
favorite
help.
group, Kevin Smith, McFoley.
Kevin Smith's pretty sweet,
Those are
too.
your influences. I don't know who else. Why does OJ deny the past? Why does he refuse to fight me?
I don't like fighting people.
What
It's
Matrix
not
character
nice.
best describes you?
Why didn't I take the blue pill? I kid.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not as wise as Morpheus. You know, I'm probably more like, who was the brother that didn't die? Tank or Link?
I don't even know.
I'm the one that didn't die.
OJ's a pacifist. Is that true?
Not necessarily a pacifist.
It's kind of weird that you can't think of one person that is an influence.
No, I can think of plenty of people, but I'm not. That's my one role model / idol he's asking for.
Oh, okay. You're trying to narrow it down. I see.
Trying to narrow
Well,
it down.
maybe there's a reason why we didn't get a lot of questions. But the panel were not very good at answering them.
Oh, come
Why
on.
don't we do some songs and then close it out? Because I know you got to.
You want to do a song before I gotta go?
Yes. We'll ask for people maybe to give topics for songs.
All right.
Stay right here. Stay right here.
Everybody.
Go off?
Everybody, John's going to go fetch his lovely instrument and also his guitar. So what we need is some song suggestions.
Topics that the songs are about. We'll try to create some songs.
Cover a metric song? You don't know any metric songs, though.
No, it's not supposed to be cover. We're going to
We
create
can't
a
do a
song. Create a song on the fly.
Screamo or Battletoads Screamo.
What? Battletoads?
Battletoads Screamo. I don't know if I can do Screamo, but I can be all whiny. Can I go?
What's it going to be about? Yeah,
Battletoads. I was fighting through the boards over all them beautiful fjords. Beating up the enemies with my chainsaw leg. Then, to my surprise, before my very eyes, I hopped on a hover bike. You know how this goes. And then I died. So very many times I died and died. I crashed, caught on fire, got electrocuted and died, burned. I was crispy and fried like a French fried leg. Well, what can I say? Blew up my cartridge that day. Jammed a firecracker right there into the slot. Ow.
I want to sorry about the Rebaholics
Okay.
taking us over.
Okay. So John, this has to sound insidious.
Oh, yeah?
We want insidious.
Insidious.
Yes. Madhead, this is for you.
Insidious. Slow song?
No, it's kind of like creepy. Be forgotten. We're lurking in the shadows, waiting for you. You do not see us, but you best believe that it's true, because we're coming for you. We're the Ramboholics, and there's nothing you can do to stop us now. You had your chance, but you lost it. By episode 100, you are gonna know how we do. Thanks to you.
No, that's good.
Oh, was it that painful? Was I too loud, guys?
They
Or is it
loved
just the fact that I'm mega off key? Your
They loved
choice.
it. They loved it.
What would YKI?
I'll do the whole Punch song.
Okay.
We're going to do some of the lyrics, and then we're going to try to open it up for you guys to write your own lyrics. And then OJ will sing the lyrics that you create.
Oh gosh.
So we're going to kind of get an idea of how this is going to work. So we're both going to sing it together.
Okay, because I get tripped up on the second verse. I just
That's
start
fine.
laughing.
All right. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Punch.
He's a hero!
Hole punch.
He's a hero!
He's got a homemade suit and a plunger too. He don't suck, he's really cool. He's hole punch.
He's a hero! Alright, improv it.
Punch. Wait. You keep skipping the hole punch in the second hole punch. He's a hero, though.
You need to do it.
Hole punch. That. He's got a pair of headphones that block out the sound. His powerful howling hole. I lost the melody and now I'm sad. Holes!
Hole punch! He's a hero! Hole punch! He's a hero! Ready? Improv it.
He loses his glasses in less shower time. He does not know how to make a rhyme. He's hole punch!
He's a hero! Alright, here we go. Go.
Hole punch. Ugh. I can't do it
Come on.
unless he's the hole punch. He's a hero part.
Hole punch!
Jeez.
He's a hero! Ready?
One more.
Hole punch! He's a hero!
He's looking for crime and he's on the prowl. He will bite you with a scowl. He's
Hole punch! He's a hero! Hole punch! He's a hero! Alright, this is for you. Wait, what? Wait for them. They're gonna come up with it.
I got some.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, he's going
Oh,
to zick
shit.
you.
Alright, go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Makes his own stew at his home, it's fine. He'll zick you in his own dang time. He's
Hole punch! He's a hero! whole bunch. He's a hero. Got one?
He's got a mysterious, oblivious shadow cloak persona. Whole punch.
What the hell? He's a hero. Whole bunch. He's a hero. Got one?
He loves his Magikarp so much. Too bad his splash attack really.
Whole bunch. He's a hero. Whole bunch. He's a hero. Got one?
No. He can't sing, but he'll beat up crime. He even captured a Mr. Mime. He's whole bunch.
He's a hero. Is that it? Whole bunch. Forget it. He's a hero. More?
He's all done, he's fought his crime. Now he's gonna eat some limes. By the way, Doug, I made your dang candle, man. Can you back away from this again?
Where you going?
Show Doug, I made his dang candle. It's Sam, I never get
It's a
candles.
wacky episode today.
Doug, look, I didn't get the P.O. box, but look at this. Oh, you see that? 3 hearts in a row. For you, Doug. For you.
I'm telling you to be at the train station.
Really soon?
What time?
I have to make a 10:18 train. It's about a 5 to 6 minute walk to your car.
We have time for one more song.
All right, one more song, folks.
What do you want it to be?
You must answer, or I will sing falsetto. Sing about Rambo J.
Rainbow Jack child?
Yes.
The freakish child of ours?
Yeah.
No.
Come back. Zack Ryder, Revolution in History. I
Zack Ryder, no.
don't even know. The Beatles song, Coin of Fate.
You got in trouble for that.
So far,
The
the,
wagon you want? You want to see without alarm?
if you can sing, I'll sing along.
Okay.
Prepare for whole wagon, friends.
We need everyone's help to get this thing off the ground.
All right, guys, sing along at home.
Ride, whole wagon, ride! Fly, whole wagon, fly! We've got style and trunk space. Together we'll win any race. Leave other heroes close behind. They'll meet us at the finish line. Ride, whole wagon, ride! Fly, whole wagon, fly! You and I can't go so fast. I'll drive you straight up evil's ass. You're the one they'll call my own. Together we'll ram evil's foes. Ride, whole wagon, ride! Fly, whole wagon, fly! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Go! Oh God!
What?
That was fun. Okay, with some improvising coughs. There's the whole wagon of
I
fumes.
started
The
choking.
fumes of the whole wagon.
I'm
were
like
coming in.
dying. I'm out of precious this.
The fumes of the whole wagon came into the room and the car. Is that the end? Are we done with this instead?
I think so.
This thing has to die.
Everyone, thank you for bearing with us in this technologically impaired issue of the show.
Thank you very much, guys. I had a good time tonight. I actually like doing the show like this. Yeah, I like to have the art and some other stuff that we usually have, but it was a good time, man. I'm glad that we did it. It would have been easy to be like, we're not doing it this week, but we did it. And, thank everybody for coming, and I'm just glad I got all you guys, man. You're the best thing I got going in my life. I love each and every one of you. I hope to meet everybody. I'd love to meet everyone that's in the chat.
Me too.
Today in the future.
Just without stabbing, looking at you.
Hopefully we can come to your neck of the woods someday. So thank you for being there. Please continue to be there. We got some good stuff coming for you.
Oh!
And we've only just begun, John. It's only just begun.
Yes, this is the start.
90 episodes, now we're starting to get into the flow. What do you have to say? Go ahead.
It's great, but I just remembered, those of you who enjoyed episode 6 and want to see more of the amazing Carl's work, he is doing a... those of you in the New York City area can see him. I think it's the Royal Area Theater, right? I don't know. It's on 400 East 43rd Street.
Oh, that's good. That's good for me.
Right near the Westin. It's around the corner from a Europan Cafe is on 8th Avenue. And on 7th Avenue, there's another Europan Cafe. On 43rd Street, between these two, they're on your left. Just walk up from 7th to 8th. It'll be on the left side, like 400 East 43rd or 300 East 43rd. I think 400. That place tonight, actually it's going on right now. I think also a couple other times. Go see it. It's really funny. Check it out. It has Carl's play about St. Patrick.
Excellent.
And I miss you guys. I want to meet all of you as well. Whenever John says stuff and I kind of just sit there nodding, I'm nodding because I agree. And I have nothing to add because John has said it so eloquently himself.
No.
Just drop 2 drops in your head. It's like my effing
Fill my cup!
Can't
We must
do.
go. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back hopefully next week. Look out for my footage from SGC. Hopefully you'll see some of that soon. That shit's going to blow your mind and possibly land me in prison. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We'll talk to you later. Thank you for being a part of JohnRamboPresents, the very best of free and optional entertainment. Dallas, Texas. I'm coming back to you someday. And you're going to see the true power of what I got to offer. Goodbye, everybody.